Alright, let's just get right into it. The Nuggets will be a top 3 team in the West this season. The Nuggets roster is Jokic, Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, KCP, Bruce Brown, Bones Highland, Jeff Green, Zeke Naji, and Christian Braun. First reason I believe the Nuggets will be a top 3 team in the West this season is Jokic. I know what I said is very obvious, but without Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. last season, Jokic was able to lead the Nuggets to the 6th seed in the West while averaging 27.1 points per game, 13.8 rebounds per game, 7.9 assists per game, 1.5 steals per game, 0.9 blocks per game, while shooting 58.3% from the field, 33.7% from 3 on 3.9 attempts per game, and 81% from the line. So unless Jokic has a crazy fall-off, he'll have another great season with similar averages, while being more efficient since he'll have easier looks with Murray and MPJ being healthy. Now Jamal Murray, last time he was healthy, he was averaging 21.2 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 4.8 assists per game, with 1.3 steals per game while shooting 47.7% from the field, 40.8% from 3 on 6.6 attempts per game, and 86.9% from the line. People forgot how good Jamal Murray is because he just hasn't played in a while. But when he's playing, he's one of the best point guards in the league, and him and Jokic in the pick and roll is almost unstoppable. With the defense having to account for Murray's shot creation ability and Jokic being a good outside shooter and a great passer, Murray also has the ability to be the main scorer in certain games, which takes a lot of pressure off Jokic, which Jokic had a lot of pressure on him last year because he's the only guy that could create offense for himself on a consistent basis last season. Now, Michael Porter Jr. last season he only played 9 games and didn't have the greatest stat line, but the last time he was fully healthy, he averaged 19 points per game, 6.6 rebounds per game, 1.9 assists per game, 1.1 steal per game, while shooting 54.2% from the field, 44.5% from 3 on 6.3 attempts per game, and 79.1% from the line. MPJ is a great fit because he doesn't need the ball to be effective on offense, which is great because Jokic and Murray will have the ball most, if not all the time on offense. He is an effective off-ball player, good at cutting to the basket, a good catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, can attack closeouts well and hit the pull-up mid-range jumper. Defensively, him being 6'10" with a 7-foot wingspan, he has the tools to be a great defender. For his career so far, he's been a solid defender, but if he puts more effort, he can give Denver more versatility on defense while being a great third option behind Jokic and Murray. For the rest of the starting lineup, Aaron Gordon's a good defender, being able to guard wings and fours, a good roll man in the pick and roll. He is an okay three-point shooter, but I can see the percentage going up with him not having to take so much attempts with Murray and MPJ coming back. KCP is a good 3-and-D player and is a good fit on the team because unlike Will Barton, KCP doesn't need the ball as much. KCP can just benefit from all the attention Jokic and Murray get from the defense and hit the open catch-and-shoot threes as a result of that attention. And defensively improves their perimeter defense a lot, which they were lacking last season. Now Bones, the Nuggets believe he'll take a jump this upcoming season and fill Monte Morris's role. Bones was solid last season, making all-rookie second team and averaging 10.1 points per game, 2.7 rebounds per game, 2.8 assists per game, while shooting 40.3% from the field, 36.6% from 3 on 5.2 attempts per game, and 85.6% from the line. If he can still be that guy that comes off the bench and be that microwave scorer that comes in and gets buckets while improving his shot selection and efficiency, I can see him taking a jump and wouldn't be surprised if he was in contention for the 6th Man of the Year award. Now, Zeke Naji is an athletic forward that can play some backup big man minutes, can stretch the floor, shooting 46.3% from 3 on 2 attempts per game. He's a versatile defender, being able to protect the rim and switch on the guards and hold his own on the perimeter. If he gets stronger and adds some more muscle, he can be a good rotational player this season. Jeff Green is a veteran, solid role player that will give you some decent minutes. Christian Braun, who's just drafted from Kansas with the first-round pick, is 6'6", averaged 14.1 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game, 2.8 assists per game, while shooting 49.5% from the field and 38.6% from 3 on 3.3 attempts per game last season. He projects to be a 3-and-D player with his ability to hit spot-up threes at an efficient rate while being good defensively. He is disruptive at the point of attack, has good footwork, and disciplined. He is also an effective off-ball defender, being able to read passing lanes, stealing the ball, and creating opportunities in transition. This is probably the best roster the Nuggets had in the Jokic era. They brought in pieces that fit better with KCP, Bruce Brown, and Christian Braun. Players that will probably take a jump and be good players off the bench in Bones and Zeke Naji. And they're getting back Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. healthy. This team, as long as they're healthy, will be a top 3 team in the West and will be a contender this upcoming season. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you could like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. I'll see you on the next video. More content on the way.